Good morning, YouTube. It's 32-Bit Moto on this wonderful Saturday morning, August 10th. It's been about a week since I've made another video, and if you've been following the weather, Florida just experienced Hurricane Debbie. Fortunately for the area that I live in, the most of what we saw was just a ton of rain. For today's topic, I wanted to talk about motovlogging. Since I've entered the creator scene, I've been thinking about, is motovlogging dead? And the reason why I've been thinking about that, well, I have to go back and talk about like where I've come from. I got into biking back in, I think like 2008, 2009 is when I really started like watching videos on YouTube, when YouTube was still relatively young then, and so was blogging, or the technology even just to have action cameras attached to a helmet was still relatively new and not the best at the time. And I started watching what I would say the first of their kind to start blogging. Some of the creators that come to mind are MotovLog 91. He was one that I really liked watching back then. But you can go and look and view his channel and see that he rode a Kawasaki 250 when those were really the only small CC motorcycle that you could buy at the time. Right now we have so many options. But he made long videos. Eventually he started doing travel videos, which I thought were interesting and neat. There are other content creators out there that are just as old as him. Chase on Two Wheels is another one that I've been following for a long time. Back when he had his red R6. I don't think he has that anymore at this point, but he really makes good videos, and they're educational, you know, especially obviously for motorcycle riders, reviewing bikes, gear, hardware, technology, all that good stuff. Then there's other ones like Baker X Derek. He's been around a long time as well. Funny videos, but they're long. And I guess where I'm getting at is what I've noticed, and I'm sure you have as well, especially if you're a writer looking up videos like this, is that long video blogs just don't seem to be, in my opinion, what everybody's after. It seems like short videos, you know, within that 30 second to 30 is what everyone wants these days. And maybe that's because we have such short attention spans. We just love being able to look at something and get out. Anything longer than that and we just can't focus. And I like to think that that isn't necessarily true. I mean, there's obviously people out there that do video blogs, but with cell phones, you know, these little computers in our hands, it's easy to sit on the couch and just start swiping through reels, whether it's on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, all those famous apps, of course. I'm hoping to prove myself wrong, though, by making longer videos. You know, one of my plans in purchasing this motorcycle was to do trips. You know, this Tracer 9 comes with panniers that go on the side, or luggage bags, really, not panniers. So in theory, should be able to put a couple days worth of clothing in there and be on my way wherever I want to go. What sucks for me is that I live in Florida, so it takes forever to get out of Florida, but that's one of my goals, and that's what MotovLog 91 did kind of for me. He eventually got a KLR and went into like a desert. I don't remember exactly where, but it was like the coolest video for me, and just watching him go on his trips. And there's a bunch of other content creators that do that type of stuff. Another famous one that I like to watch is Itchy Boots. Now she does the extreme. She's done trips like from Canada, I believe, all the way down through Central America, going all the way down to South America. And one of her most recent trips is she rode through like a majority of Africa. So if you like watching experiences like that, I mean, it's pretty much like a movie. And she's good at video editing. I'm sure she's got a team that helps her out, but it's cool stuff. And that's what I'd love to do one day too, when it comes to the motorcycle content anyways. So what do you think? Am I wrong? Am I on to something? Do you think that we have short attention spans and we just can't focus on things that are longer than a couple minutes? Think about everybody with their tablets, cell phones, and how we've just kind of adapted to technology and how things are presented to us. Think about when you were a kid, if you're older anyways, and how you used to take in information or watch TV. We had to deal with commercials. Now kids don't have to put up with commercials. I mean, we got streaming services now. So kids got it good these days, not having to put up with commercials. Then again, I don't know, when I think about it too, as a kid, you had the opportunity to go fill up your cereal bowl or go get a snack or something while commercials were happening. And at the same time, it gave us, as a kid, to be able and say, oh, look at this commercial for this toy. I'm gonna go tell my parents I really want this. So I appreciate everyone who has subscribed to my YouTube channel. I'm actually a little surprised because I'm almost at 2,000 subscribers. So I'm curious if they are genuine people that are interested in my channel, who see potential or like what I have posted so far, which isn't very much, or are they bots? I have no idea, but it's still cool to kind of see that number go up. Again, I'm still focusing on video games. I got some things coming for that. I've been dabbling in trying to get the best picture possible with some of my older consoles. I've had like a hyperlink, or all of the hyperlink cables. I've poured tons of money into that over the last couple of years. I have a 3M Classic that I've been dabbling with the older consoles as well, though the Nintendo Switch seems to benefit from it the most. And most recently I bought a RetroTink 5X scaler. I'm waiting for that to come in, but I hope to make some content on that. In a couple weeks, Comic-Con's going to be happening here in Tampa, so I'll be going to that and maybe record my experience going to that. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video. Appreciate you sticking out this long if you made it this far, and look forward to making some more videos. Thanks guys. Have a good weekend.